It's because I haven't hit my growth spurt yet, Dad. Just let me go. Child, you? No, I have no right to call you child. Yeah, not after all the times I whooped that ass in battle. What is up, Saturn System? I hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby, the One Mon Army Challenge. Last time we did some stuff. Don't quite remember what we did. There was some dirt lizard stuff. Now we're trying to make it to Soup Planet. I hope I don't have to do a bunch of diving, because diving is actually really low-key annoying. Oh, hey, this is a new route, right? Cubone, bone. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch you. Oh, I like that the sky's part of this, too. I like the little burning crusade look. Not that I've ever really been into a world of... Oh, we need to heal. That could have been super bad. So, that's my thing when it comes to, like... How many of these do we have? 19? That's my thing when it comes to recording Nuzlocks like this, in the fashion that I do. What does it say? Helpful. Is that since I record in batches, I go for so long without even thinking about this game. Oh, hello. And then suddenly I'm thrust back in. I'm like, what was I doing? Where am I going? Why did things happen the way they happened? Last time we got really lucky and we didn't get killed by that Mega Scizor, because that could have been really bad. What level is your Kakuna? You are level... You got a level 38 Kakuna? Come on, lady, get your life together. We really need a Pokemon Center, so... We're gonna use Rock Smash instead of... Don't we have like elixirs and stuff? There's probably... Oh, that did nothing. We did get the defense drop, though. Misty Terrain. Ooh, what's that do? That is a very hard to look at background. So we're going to hit you with a Dragon Claw against my better judgment. I just don't want to waste them. But Kakuna was taking those hits like a champ. It's a good thing you weren't like a Shuckle or something. We also need to get to a point where we can take Hydrus back out of our party. I don't know what this Pokemon is, and it's not like I'm allowed to switch anyway. But Hydrus... Oh, it's you! The dude bro. I have to cough, and I just don't... Like, I don't want to do it on camera. But I think I have to. Oof. You ever get something like caught in your throat and you're just kind of like... I don't sound the way I need to sound because... It's just like that, fam. Hold on. Give me a couple seconds to cough. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Something about... So, it only happens whenever I drink sugary drinks, but I just get like a bunch of phlegm in my throat. Oh, jeez. Had to cough again. But yeah, I just get a bunch of phlegm in my throat, and it's just like, can you not? Like, I have stuff to do. I need to be talking. Also, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, so I can only hope that this is the right way. Who are you? Only those who have been recognized as being worthy can go beyond this point. Okay, yeah, I'm not quite there yet. We're still looking for Soup City, or whatever it's called. Come on. Okay, let's do it. Wait, okay, I guess I can't go this way. Do I have to dive in order to get where I'm going? That was a hypno. I know that sound anywhere. Oh, thinking. Oh, I surfed right into where he was looking. That was so dumb. So I'm a little low energy this episode just because it's late at night on Sunday evening and I gotta get this recorded because tomorrow, I forgot, is a holiday and I have holiday stuff to do tomorrow, so that's fun. We forgot to use an elixir or an ether, which we'll do as soon as we leave this battle. You survived that, huh? You're a thick boy. And you put me right to sleep. Come on. Okay, so all we have to do is wake up and we're good to go. You have extreme speed? I mean, it did little, but it also did more than I thought you were capable of. Oh, right, the Rocky helmet. Okay. Okay, so that's a thing. Look at him flexing on me. Part of me is kind of sad that we can't do randomized trainer classes and names, but it absolutely broke the game last time I played. To the point where it's like, wait, we should absolutely wake you up. I wasn't able to do anything. I remember I talked about this early on, but like, the game legitimately broke when I randomized trainer classes and such. Because it got to a point where I was doing a cave thing, and we were up against like a magma grunt or whatever. And the magma grunt, that freaking that lag though had me worried we were gonna crash. The magma grunt randomized into a magma grunt, and I don't know why, but that broke the game. Like, so his sprite randomized into a magma grunt, but his name remained something else. And for some reason the game didn't like that too much, and so the game decided to poop itself. It was like those old YouTube poops videos. I feel like I should just cut until I get back to where I'm supposed to be, because at the moment we're just kind of hovering around, and we're already 7 minutes in. So I think I'm just gonna do a quick cut. So I'll be right back whenever I finally make it to Sutopolis, unless something interesting happens during like a trainer battle I get caught in. But I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. That took an embarrassingly long time to do, because I just had no idea where I was supposed to go. Is there only a gym in this town? I'm gonna surf around for a little bit. See if I like the reflection in the water. That looks really good. Wonder if I can get an encounter here. Guess I'm supposed to sneak up on those ones. Encounter, please. Whatever. Okay, I guess I'm trapped over here until I surf again. What's over here? Anything? Nothing? Nothing over here at all? Okay. So we wanna find and hit the Pokemon Center. It's a hit and go. It's like a robbery. So that's the item shop. This glare on the screen's kind of friggin' with me, you know? So many stairs. I would hate to live here. I'm going to find... There's Steven. Saturn. So you did come. I've been waiting for you. What terrible heat. You're in a full suit, dude. At least take off the jacket. It feels as if the entire world will be burnt away. Ah, yes. You need to hear what my friend has to say. Yes, hello, I'm Saturn. You have good hair. My name is Wallace. I'm this town's gym leader. I've also been entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This drought is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the blue orb. I see. Follow me. Sure. You could have just pointed. Oh, look, over there. This sunlight. People in Pokemon need sunlight to live. So why does the sunlight fill us with so much dread? Because it's hot? You've clearly never lived in a southern state, sir. The blazing sun over Sutopolis. First of all, that's a dumb name. I'm gonna call it Soup City. The blazing sun over Soup City is growing even more intense. Soon all of Hoenn will be caught under its withering glare. If that were to happen... Okay. He's just gonna trail off. Let's explore Soup City! I'm not a big fan of soup anymore. I used to love it. I was a big fan of like tomato soup and chicken noodle soup. But those are really the only two kinds of soups that I'm like knowledgeable of, I guess. So I don't really, I guess I'm not qualified to talk about soup. So if I was to go to Olive Garden and they're like, hey, what kind of soup would you want? I'd be like, just give me some breadsticks and some tomato soup, okay? It's like deconstructed pizza. Minus the pineapples. Team Magma and Team Aqua. We've been waiting, you scamp. Oh yeah, he's a pirate. Yarr. Leader Maxie. To that child? I know what must be done. It's too late at night for me to go into his high-pitched voice. I will entrust this to you now. It is the fruit of our collaboration with the Devon Corporation, and it represents the height of Hoen's technological knowledge and skill. What is it? Oh, I hope it's a Game Boy. Magma suit? This isn't a Game Boy. What do you expect me to do with this? I can't play this on road trips. We had actually been preparing and anticipating in contact with Groudon. Who's talking? Oh, it's Tabitha. But at this point, I can't even think of voices. I'm not good at voices. And yet, even with it's also like past midnight here, so I guess I'm just not in the mood to even try thinking of voices. And I keep forgetting what voices I give these people, so anyone capacity that magma now fiercer than ever due to the forces of nature? I missed the entire first half of that sentence. That's true. It is very possible that its energy could be far greater than our calculations show. So you're basically saying I could walk into this lava and be burned alive. Like that scene in the movie Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones, where the guy's carrying someone out of a melting subway car, and he gets to the end of the car too late, and like there's already lava flowing out from under it, so he like jumps into the lava and throws the guy. That scene actually scarred me as a kid. Like watching this guy land feet first in lava and then slowly melt and die. Oh man, it's a horrifying scene. That whole movie just kind of scarred me, but I love it. I didn't read any of that dialogue. I was too busy talking about Tommy Lee Jones's Volcano. Dante's Peak is another one of those movies where it's like it's about a volcano erupting, and it's just like there are just moments that scar you. Like there's old folks in my pyre to say something about like there's a scene Pierce Brosnan's in it, which is why I remember it so well because he was 007 at the time, and I think it's the beginning of the movie where a volcano's erupting and him and his wife are trying to get out of town or whatever, and a bit of molten rock lands on the top of their truck and burns through the roof of their truck and then falls on the top of his wife's head and burns into her skull and kills her. It's horrifying, like when I put it that way. The visuals are like a lot less frenetic. Like, you still know what's going on. You still see, like, the blood dripping from her head and, like, smoke and stuff and so on and so forth. But it's like, as a kid, that's a horrifying, horrifying movie. Same goes with Volcano. I haven't read any of this dialogue. So right now I have no idea what they're talking about. Yes, the energy overflowing in the Cave of Origin just now. It is the same energy that gives Groupon its power. That dirt lizard. With the blue orb, which contains the power to suppress that, it should be possible to calm the rage of his flood of magma. Of course, the blue orb's power alone will not lead you to where Groudon waits. Oh, I said it correctly. I meant to say Groupon. You will not reach Hoen's core that way. Use the suit. This music is really annoying after a while. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the forces of nature. Just let me play the game again, please. Saturn, to think that you have the blue orb. Yeah, be alright. You and your Pokemon can handle it, whatever happens. I believe that. Like Naruto. Or Naruto if you're an American pleb. No man or woman from Soup City is permitted to enter the Cave of Origins. Well, I'm not from this city. But you must go together with your blue orb. You must go regardless of what awaits you inside that cave. We'll also get our people together up top here to help any folks and Pokemon in trouble. My little scamp of a savior. Don't you make those eyes at me, I'm a 10-year-old boy. Looks like we're making you bear all the burden on your little shoulders alone. I'm sorry, why do you keep bringing so much attention to my build? I get it, I'm still built like a toddler. It's because I haven't hit my growth spurt yet, Dad. Just let me go. Child, you? No, I have no right to call you child. Yeah, not after all the times I whooped that ass in battle. Fellow trainer, I have caused great harm, and for that I apologize most sincerely. But now we find ourselves at an impasse, and you and your Pokemon are all that humanity has to count on in its stand against Groupon. That dirt lizard. The fate of our world, the world upon which all humanity thrives, the fate of our world rests in your hands. So, I understand that I'm the protagonist of this game, but look at this situation. How did she get here? Why did she know to come here? I heard on the news that things are going haywire around Sutopolis. And then I saw you on BuzzNav, Saturn. What is that, like BuzzFeed? I couldn't sit there and do nothing when I knew you were here in the thick of it, so I came flying. You're an idiot, May. You're an actual idiot. So what I was saying is, look at this in a realistic context. They're sending a 10-year-old in to do this, right? They expect this 10-year-old to go in there and save the world. Under normal circumstances, that child would freak out, mess up, and most likely die, given the circumstances. But because it's a game, and, you know, because anime stuff happens, he has plot armor. But these adults are stupid to trust a 10-year-old with something of this magnitude. May, I really don't care why you're here. I really don't. I'm your best friend, what? But I've beaten up you and all your Pokemon. I can't possibly be a good friend. Is Brandon ready for this? I guess so. So, I think that means we can put... Hydrus away. God, whatever it takes to just get away from this music. Oh, finally! I've had this thing for like 6 million years! Could you hatch any slower? And you're useless. Okay. No, it's not getting a nickname. That only took most of my goddamn life for that thing to hatch. Okay, where's the Pokemon Center? Because I need to put both of these away. This is such a confusing map. Is it this way? I don't know, but I want to get into the thick of this soon, so... Man, get out of my face. Where's that Garchomp Benite? I want to turn Brandon into an actual monster. He will be a kaiju. He will be featured in the next Godzilla movie. I want him to be so monstrous, you know? Dig that. I want him to be that kind of monster. But nope. As it stands, he's I mean, he's still a monster. Let's not take that away from him. He's still a baller and a shot caller. We just need to get to the Pokemon Center now. Yes. Let's use Surf. I'm actually going to cut this. You don't need to watch me do this. Actually, unless I can get an encounter here. Can I get an encounter here? Can I get an encounter here? If I don't get an encounter, I will just cut to when I'm back at the place. So I'll see you in... Oh, an encounter. Something better than why not? I will see you guys in a second. Alright, we're going in, boys and girls. So, fun fact, that why not we had, its ability was Shadow Tag. How crazy is that? Whee! Oh, I thought it was gonna like drop. Can I get any encounters in here? Do I just go straight down? No, I guess oh, encounter! Please be good. Not that it matters at this point. We haven't come across very many Master Ball worthy Pokemon since we caught Hydrus. Well, I guess we didn't catch Hydrus, he was given to us. So let's just keep going, let's keep it pushing. So far this episode has been mostly dialogue. What is this? Okay. Clefable, you thick girl. Yes, you are a girl, okay. Not that it matters. Never been a fan of Clefable. Not even back when Clefable was like an OG Pokemon. I just thought that line was kind of dumb. I would be pissed if there actually are good things in here. I don't know if you are. But this slow down save nonsense is a little jarring. I hope Citra hangs in there. After mentioning that movie Volcano, my brain is like, hey, we should watch that. And I'm like, no, why would we do that? We're just gonna lay in bed all night thinking about what happens if we melt in a volcano. You ever watch a movie, and then after the movie's done, you put yourself in all of the scenarios the characters are in, and you're like, I'd survive that. Or you're like, I wouldn't survive that, I would be horrified if I was in this situation. Because I used to be a big fan of the Final Destination movies. And then I stopped watching them for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, they got really dumb. Like, they... Hang in there, game, I believe in you. They got really dumb. Like, at first it was... The first 2 movies were like... You know, the people escaped death, and then death got back at them and claimed them one by one. But it was always in, like, situations where... Like, domino... It was like dominoes fell. It was a domino effect that led to them dying. But after the second movie, it was just... It got really cartoony in the sense that instead of, like, things happening in such a way that you can be like, okay, I can see how the dominoes would fall in such a way that would lead to this moment. It became, what's the wildest way we can kill people, even if it doesn't make any sense? Or like, oh yeah, we'll just have, like, the invisible hand of death clearly on screen unscrewing this screw instead of letting things just happen. And it just got really cartoony. The other reason I stopped watching was because it started making me paranoid about everyday things. Like, I love roller coasters, right? Roller coasters are my jam at amusement parks. And then I watched Final Destination 3, and for like a year after I saw that movie, I was just like, I don't want to even look at a roller coaster, let alone be on one. But looking back on Final Destination 3 and that roller coaster crash, so many things had to go wrong simultaneously for that to happen the way it did. It's so improbable. I have a better chance of being struck by lightning and turned into the Flash than dying on a roller coaster like that. So, hey, it's Groupon. Once you look at these movies from a realistic standpoint and you look at like the statistics and probabilities of stuff, you're just like, there's no way I could go out like this. Like, I'm more likely to get shot at a Walmart. Do you read me? It is I, the great Maximilian Pegasus. A device built into that suit you have donned allows me to talk to you. Great, because I totally wanted you in my ear during this. We received the readings from your suit. They suggest that Groupon has appeared. Is my supposition correct? Does it stand before you now? I mean, you can hear that, right? Do not waste even a single second. Leap upon Groupon's mighty back. Then let it take you deep into the cave of origin. Cool. Nice excuse. I didn't want to listen to you anyway. I still want to know how they managed to build a suit that can withstand the temperatures of magma. Like, first of all, one, they'd have to build something that can withstand the temperature while it's that close to magma, and 2, something that could take direct contact with it. It's ridiculous. Also, isn't Groudon much bigger than that? Like, much bigger than that? And wouldn't he have a problem with me? I guess I'm nitpicking tonight. I'm looking way into this. Excuse me, what did you do my Pokénav? Do you know how expensive this was? I had to wait in line at AT&T for this. Okay. Who are you flexing on? Put your suit back on! What are you doing? We should be dead. We should absolutely be dead. If not dead by the flash burns we're getting from being so close to this magma, the air itself should be so hot that we can't breathe. The moment we breathe in air this hot, our lungs should collapse. Which is why, like, if you ever, like, remember one of those assemblies in, like, elementary school, where a firefighter comes and he's like, yeah, if you're ever in a fire, don't do these things. It's like, if you're ever in a fire, or if you ever, I guess in a fire covers all your bases. If you're ever in a fire, you don't want to take a deep breath, because that hot air will cause your lungs to collapse. We should be dead right now. That's my point. That's the takeaway from this whole scenario right now. Groupon the Dirt Lizard is digivolving into... It's a rock. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. I like your makeup, bud. Who you cosplaying as? He looks like a Pokemon version of the Flash. with like the red and blah blah blah, the red and yellow. Groupon the Dirt Lizard has appeared. Brandon. He's level 45. He's basically on par with you. I wonder if that matters, though. Oh, get out of my face. Thanks. Gotcha. Groupon was caught. Okay, Mr. Dirt Lizard. Wow, you okay, Citra? You're having some trouble accomplishing your task there. You were like... Yes. So we will name this... Who are we going to name this after? Because we've got Matt, Kevin's come and gone, unfortunately. We've got Brandon, who is our current champ. I honestly can't think of anything. We will name this. You know, we're gonna double up. No, that's not the name. We are going to name you... You're Sleepy Shiny. Named after Sleepy Slowbro and Shiny Corsola. Because they're both OGs in the Saturn system. And I very rarely... Excuse me. Ah, jeez. Something in my throat. I haven't been able to really give either one of them super powerful Pokemon. So I figured, you know what? Let's give both of them together this Groupon. Otherwise I would have named it Groupon the Dirt Lizard. But, I know this run's nearly over, which is why I decided to double up here. So, because I don't really see us having to use Groupon. Even if Brandon goes down, we have to use Matt next. And then Matt would have to go down for us to switch to Groupon. So, like, there's not a real big chance of us using anyone else, unfortunately. So, it's more of a symbolic gesture than anything else, you know? And then, but the next series we're doing, we are going to leap into the Fire Red Master Mode Challenge right after this. I mean, it's going to take me time to get, like, a layout and a logo and all the art stuff made. But... Everyone's going to have a chance to be named after Pokemon there. What I think I'm going to start doing, though, is instead of just looking to comments, I think I'm going to name people I'm going to name Pokemon after people that are in my Discord server. So, you know, people that have been supporting me right out the gate are going to get the more powerful Pokemon names. And because, like, it's not like... Basically, I'm doing that because I want to grow our Discord family, and I want to make the Discord more active. I know I'm really bad at being active in my own Discord, and I feel like this is a good way to incentivize being part of the Discord. So, like, the more active you are in my Discord in the future, the more likely you are to get a high craft... Oh my god, that grinding noise in my ear fried my brain for a second. The more likely you are to get your hands on a powerful Pokemon named after you, you feel? So, I'm gonna say that again in the Master Mode series when it starts. But you can get ahead of the curve and just be in the Saturn System Discord channel. That's a great way, because I do want to make it so that people that show their support outside of YouTube as well get a chance to have their names shown. But I don't want to ever go the route where I feel like it's not an even playing field. Because anyone can join the Discord. Discord's completely free, you know? So at any point in time, anyone can join the Discord. And I'm just going to pull up a list of names and be like, okay, who's in the Discord? Who's online? Who's not online? Who's already had a name? And there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to cover tons of people if they're on Discord. So, you know, comments and Discord. I'm not going to just be like, oh, you have to be in Discord. I don't want to leave anyone out. That's always my thing. My thing is inclusion, you know? I want everyone to feel welcome in the Saturn system. So there are going to be completely new people that are going to have Pokemon named after them. Like, Not So Kawaii. I don't know if you are watching this right now. You've been pretty cool about watching stuff lately. And you're awful. Also, you're not awful. I take that back. Those two words mashed together. I'm sorry. You're also really good at leaving comments on stuff you do watch, and I appreciate that. So we do owe you a Pokemon name in the future. I actually also think Kawaii joined the Saturn System Discord channel, so there you go. I haven't read any of this dialogue. I've been too busy talking about future plans. We still have a gym and the Elite Four to worry about, so the Master Mode for Fire Red is still a couple of weeks off. Because I am going to take a week break between the series, so I have time to like get all my art together and make my intro, so on and so forth. We're going to end this after this cutscene, because for me this episode has been going on for very long, because I had to take a lot of time to figure out where the hell Soup City was. But I also don't want these episodes to continue being too long. The Master Mode episodes, I keep saying Master Mode, but they're going to be called the Master Quest. Kind of like a reference to Legend of Zelda. Because for the GameCube, there was this 2-disc set that was like, it was Ocarina of Time. And you had your base game, and then you had the Master Quest version, which was basically the game but remixed and made harder. And it was... We might play that on the channel at some point. We might do the Master Quest Zelda mode on the channel at some point. Because Master Quest version of Ocarina of Time is very hard. So, we might do a One Life to Lose, we might do a full playthrough, I haven't decided yet. But the Master Quest title is a reference to that, so... Anywho, someday we adults are going to have to hand this world off to this little scamp and the rest of his generation. I don't really care. I'm actually more excited to start the Master Quest challenge than I am to finish this game. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, yes, we can do this. We can go where no PokeTuber that I've seen has gone before, where we do an extreme randomizer on top of 50% trainer boosts. We can do it. I feel it. We might get wrecked, but we're gonna try. We're absolutely gonna try. I also want to get into this, like I keep saying, this is going to be the year of collaborations for me. And I have a lot of collaborations planned, a lot of which are with my PokeTuber guy buddies. I don't want to say who it is. I want it to be a surprise when it drops. But I also want to do some co-op or competitive Pokemon challenges with some ladies. Especially if you have like a channel that's small like mine. I want to do stuff to help each other grow, you know? See, that's always my thing with my channel. Like, I want to do things that I want to do, but I also want to do things that help other people. Because as a community, we have to grow together, you know? So, you know, we're just going to call this episode here, because there's a lot of talking happening. Sorry about that. Had to make a quick cut because there was some noise going on that was bleeding into my microphone that I could see it picking up on Audacity, and I hate that so much. But if you guys have been enjoying Omega Ruby and you're looking forward to seeing how it plays out in the future, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Both help the channel immensely, and if you do subscribe, consider hitting the notification bell so you never miss out on notifications when content goes up. And as always, I've been Saturn, you guys have been awesome, and this has been Omega Ruby. I will see you guys in the next episode. Later, everybody. What we say as Steven walks away. Steven, excuse me.